Here we go. It's the first game of this match on the winner's side. Vilmos Foldis at the table, shooting at the 1 ball. His opponent, Brian Parks. There's only 4 players left on the winner's side now. The winner of this match will be playing for the hot seat next. Not sure if he went too far to shoot this 3 ball. He's looking at it like he can shoot it. Yeah, he can shoot it all right. He can play safe. Darn good safe it was. Stuck that cue ball nicely behind the 4, forcing Brian to kick 1 rail. That's what he's lining up right now. He kick 1 rail into the 3. Little ambitious to think you're going to make this ball. I think all you can do here is kick to the bottom side of the 3 ball and send it up table. Well, that's one of those critical errors. You do not want to give up ball in hand. He definitely should have hit that ball. You don't want to give this guy too many chances. You'd like to give him none. Vilmos has been pretty solid all weekend. Probably his closest match was the 7-6 win over Mika. Vilmos doesn't do anything real spectacular. He's just very steady, very consistent. If you keep making balls, you will win matches. And he's proof of that. He's not flashy. He's not sending that ball all around the table like Mika or Rodney. Plays really the simplest position he can. But some of the greatest 9-ball players I ever saw play just like this. Doesn't look like they're doing much, but they just keep winning game after game. All I know is that in this tournament, every time he's been called on to make a critical shot, he's executed it well. Hit that ball right in the center of the pocket. Let's see how he handles this one. Probably just forward 2 rails. Oh, he went. Nicely done. Good speed. First game to Vilmos Foldis. He leads 1-0 in the race to 7. Now the matches are worth some money. You get in the top 3 here, I think you're guaranteed like at least 900. Lagging a little bit behind over there on the loser's side. Wow, look at this break. This might be the best break we saw all weekend right here. 3 balls on the break. Perfect position on the 2. Except this is the 4 ball all the way up table here. He's going to have to go back and forth across the table to get on the 4. And then play good position on the 5. The good thing is he's a lefty. Nice stroke he put on that ball. It's all about execution. He wants to put this, yeah, he wants that cue ball right along, snug along the rail there. There's not a lot of room between the 7 and the rail, so he's got to put that cue ball. He doesn't mind if the cue ball's resting on the side rail, because the 6 ball's off the rail about an inch, and that's more than enough. Well, now he's looking at going the other side of it, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think you got to take what you got here, which is just roll forward, take the long shot. Like that, yeah. That's the only thing, Lisa. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, it would have been not conforming for his style of play to try to go all the way down the other side of the 6 ball. He typically shoots the easiest position possible. This guy just keeps making balls like a machine. Of course, he's had 12 weeks of play on that Mez tour. Got him real sharp. I think he was the #1 player on the tour. I really like the way he's pocketing these balls. Everything's going in center pocket. Nothing's hitting any rails. Nice inside English there. Brian waves his hand. You don't have to shoot it, Vilmos. 2-0. Guy's got a powerful break too. You don't have to be big to break them hard. It's all how you go through that cue ball. Another good break. Problem here is the 2, 3, 5 are all tied up in a circle around the 9. He can make the 1, but you know, he may end up trying to play position for this 2-9 combination. He's looking at the 2 ball. Watch, he's going to walk around here and look at it. Yeah, he's going to eyeball that combination. First of all, you got to make this 1 ball. This is not a hanger by any means. Well, he came down there to break him up. Look at this shot. That looked like a shot in bowling where you got 4 balls all tied together. And he broke them up perfectly. Perfect speed, perfect everything. He just opened up that quadrant of balls that were all tied up. Pretty impressive little shot there by Faldis. Just like that, this rack looks easy. I really like the way he's controlling that cue ball. He's not letting it get away on any shot. Keeps playing like this, he's going to be hard to beat. Correct. I mean, he's like been perfectly in line every rack. Haven't seen him get out of line yet. Brian's probably going to wave this one off too. No, he let him shoot it. He let him shoot it. Interesting. 3-0. All Faldis so far. There's only one other match going on way down on the south end of the room. Jenny Lee's. Yeah, Jerry Matchin and Jenny Lee. I'm not sure what's going on the loser side. Mark has taken a break, and that other fellow, Steven's, taken over. And he may need a little encouragement over there. I don't know. But we're preoccupied here right now. I mean, it's one monster break after another. Look at this break. If you break like this and play like he is, he's the favorite. I don't care who he's playing. This is, he's playing the speed that we usually see from the guy that wins the tournament, like Alex or Dennis or Shane. This is the way they play when they dominate. If he can maintain it. It's one thing to play a couple good matches, but win a tournament like this, you got to play good all the way through. You can't let up. You want to take a walk over there and see what's going on? Might not be a bad idea, because otherwise it could drag on too late. Seven ball is the key ball this rack. Once again, he's got to go forward. Yeah, got a good angle. All he really has to do is make the ball and get the cue ball in anywhere on the left side of the table.
Table number 6, Chris Rose and Butch Marco. Table number 6, Chris Rose.
Hit another one perfect. Hit that ball perfect. Those are the kind of shots that some of the players have been missing. I mean, he's playing perfect pool right now. Not good, perfect. Boom, 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 and it's 4-0. He's stringing racks together here. Another huge break, 2 balls down. Finally, the last ball rolling, the 7 got him. Otherwise, he'd have a great shot at the 3. It'd be another open rack. He's going to have to push out. He made 2 balls, and it looked like he was going to be straight in on the 3, but the 7 rolled over and blocked him. Little life for Brian Parks here. He's going to get to shoot. Or at least he's going to get to look at the table after this push out. I can't believe he did that. I'm sorry, but I drew a blank on that. Why do you have to kick at that ball out in the open? I mean, you got... that's... all I can say is that's overconfidence if he thought he was going to kick and do something good there. I mean, he could have pushed out a lot of places and put Brian to the test. Meanwhile, gave Brian an open shot. Brian didn't really hit it as good as he'd like, but at least he's still at the table. It was a mental blunder there by Vilmos. Maybe he forgot that he could push out. I don't know. Well, Brian bumped the 8, but all he did was make the 5 a little bit easier. Brian knows that he's got to win games immediately now because he's in against a monster. I think he's going to get this game. Full speed ahead. Brian needs to really put a few racks on the wire. Vilmos did not give him this 9 ball, but Brian snaps it in. He now trails 4 games to 1. These guys are real familiar with each other after the last few months playing together on the Mez Tour. Brian says, hey, I better put my game up on the wire. I may not win anymore. He's been breaking good too, though. I don't see anything going down except the cue ball. Ball in hand for Vilmos. I think that 1 will pass the 2. I'm not sure. We'll know when he puts that cue ball down. If the 1 will pass the 2, that means the cue ball will also pass the 2. That's what he's shooting. One, 2, 3 are all hanging on that end rail. This might be his hardest shot. Not that making the 3 balls hard. You just got to make sure you get good position on the 4. But he's played perfect position every rack so far. So no reason to think that he won't do it here. That's about as good as you can get on this ball because you've got to shoot it up in his corner. All he's got to do is roll forward, like to the middle of the table. Oh, he came all the way down to the end rail. But just made it that much easier. Right now, Vilmos is playing a perfect match. Even though he kicked at that 1 ball, which was maybe a mental error, he did hit it. So he's shooting 1,000 in this match so far.
What's our score? 5-0?
4-1.
4-1?
4-1.
All right, I just went to the desk.
Yeah.
And I'm more confused now than when I left.
Is Mark Estes there?
No. On the loser side, the hang up is that match, and then one more is hung up, waiting on Mansion and Lee to finish.
Okay. Well, they started one more match. Chris Rose and Butch Barber are playing. So
right.
One of those matches for 9th through 12th, I think so.
Like that.
Yeah, okay.
That bracket's so spread out, it's kind of I wish they would condense it down to like a 16-man, you know what I mean, or something.
Well,
So you
Justin,
could-
all
you
I
could
can
see
say
it.
is that we may take some breaks, giving our audience a chance to grab a bite to eat or get some fresh air, because there may be breaks between some of these matches now.
Well, I know the hot seat match is going to be the winner here.
Right, the winner here will play. There's another winner's bracket match that needs to be
which
played.
is, no, it's already done.
Oh, who was that? Who won that?
Oh, God. Man. He was playing over here earlier. You said his name.
Oh, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right? What's his last name?
Rodriguez, the Filipino, the young Filipino.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Edwin Rodriguez.
I don't know.
Edgy, we call him Edgy.
I don't know if that's who it
Edgy
is.
Rodrigo. That's who it is. Yeah, I did see him.
Rodrigo, yeah.
Edgy Rodrigo. So he's already getting ready to play. So the winner of this will play the hot seat match.
Yeah.
But you know what? They don't need to play the hot seat match now
No, we're gonna
because
play-
they're got to play too far on the loser side.
Yeah, we got a loser side match coming after this match.
Meanwhile, Vilmos is just playing great. He did one strange thing the last rack, though. He ran like the first 4 racks. Oh, my God. Brian missed that ball. They're both lefties. He ran like the first 4 racks. He's playing perfect. Now he breaks the balls. He's making 2 and 3 balls every break. He makes 3 balls in the break, but he's hooked on the 3 ball, which is the lowest ball. He gets hooked by the 7. He can push out anywhere on the table. He opts to kick one rail at a ball that's in the middle of the table. He barely touches a 3, so he doesn't foul, but he gives up a shot on the 3. It's like, what was he thinking of? There's nothing you can do good by kicking at that ball.
Can't stop a freight train.
That's all I was thinking. I said, what's he trying to do, make a miracle shot? I mean, it was an obvious push-out situation.
They're all going in, man. Why stop?
Well, I'll tell you what, they are all going in. This guy's playing super right now.
It's freewheeling.
He's playing as good as anybody I've seen on this table. Not only is he breaking good, Justin, when he gets in line, he never gets out of line. His cue ball is just super. Of course, let's see if I jinx him now. I don't think
That's
so.
generally how it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Freezes right over
every
on
time
ball.
every time I praise a guy, he misses the next ball. I mean, he's played a perfect match so far. You can't really call it an error on that kick shot because he did hit the ball, but it was definitely not the right shot. There's no commentator that would have said that was the right shot. Meanwhile, hasn't slowed him down. Brian had that one little opportunity there, and he kind of blew it when he missed that ball down in the corner. You're not going to get many chances against a guy playing like this. Look at this, his speed, everything is perfect. I mean, he literally has not got out of line with one rack that he's run out. It's like he hasn't had to make a hard shot. And it's 5-1. Excuse me, 6-1. I lost track of time there, folks. Vilmos Foldis is shooting a perfect 1,000 in this match so far. Hasn't missed a ball, has not played position error, hasn't had to kick at a ball, even though he did kick at one. He made one mental blunder, but that doesn't deduct from your score. Look at this break. Look at this break. Well, made 2 balls in the break. He's got no shot at the 2. Once again, he's blocked by the 7. Now, don't tell me he's going to kick at this ball. He's got to push out here. Only a madman would try to hit this ball. I mean, once again, it's an obvious push-out situation. But he's looking at it like he wants to shoot at it.
All right. Catching up here. Score. 6, 5?
6-1.
6. 6.
Well, I think he's going to come to his senses. You know, I don't like that push out there because there's a potential for a 2-9 combination. I think in a situation like this, Justin, where you got your guy buried, push out a little, just a little bit to the left along the end rail. Let Brian shoot from down there. I mean, go ahead and challenge him. Yeah, this push out. Brian's going to take this shot. Guarantee you 100%. I say push out the other way to the left where he's got a cut shot on the 2. Well, what he wanted to do is jack him up over the 5, and he didn't quite get there. But again, if there's any weakness in Vilmos' games, it's his push out. He's already shot where he shouldn't push out, and now he where he should have pushed out. Well, Brian missed it.
Oops.
Yeah.
Was Vilmos? Is that his name?
Yeah, Vilmos. That could spell doom for Brian. Let's see if he can play a perfect match. If he runs this rack, it's a perfect match. Not one error in the match of any kind, other than the mental blunders on the push out. I'm telling you, Justin, he hasn't wobbled a ball. Everything he shot has been in the heart of the pocket. And his position's been just super.
Where's he from?
Hungary. And he looks real hungry this weekend. That's not funny, folks, I know.
I mean, it's a
But
natural.
I'm
It was
not
laying there. You had to pick it up.
I'm not a humorist, I'm sorry. I'm the straight man. Justin, you got to come with the jokes.
He's got it on a string.
I'm telling you, this was impressive. Except for the 2 mistakes he made pushing out. That's if he's got any holes in his game, that's where it is. Because I'll tell you what, his shooting and his position is just right on. I mean, look at this. It's not as easy as it looks to play perfect position every time. This is for the match.
Wow.
Brian's on the loser side.
That was quick.
That was quick. All right, we're going to take a little break and join you again soon.
It's 27 minutes.